Hello, everybody. Oh, good. Thank you. You're out there. That's helpful. I want to thank the organizers of the second annual March for Science for letting me, a political scientist, speak today, especially since the whole point of this march is to get politics out of science. So thank you for that. Hudson Riverkeeper, the group that I lead, has a 52-year history of fighting for healthy rivers teeming with life and clean, safe drinking water for all Metro New Yorkers. And can you all hear me out there? Oh, good, good. In recent years, we've helped stop hydrofracking in New York. We've gained an agreement to close the increasingly dangerous Indian Point nuclear power plant up in Westchester County. We've mustered thousands of people every year to sample, clean up, and restore our waterways. And for 52 years, we've had the same mantra: stay true to the grassroots, don't flinch when the going gets tough, and be constantly, relentlessly data-driven. Now here in New York, for the most part, we still take data seriously. Riverkeeper has spent the last 10 years taking over 20,000 samples of water quality, showing how serious the pollution problems in our rivers and drinking water still are. We work with research partners at Columbia, Cornell, CUNY, SUNY, Sarah Lawrence, hopefully NYU soon, please, and other institutions, and with 180 volunteer citizen scientists testing water quality on 15 different local tributaries. And what did all this science do for clean water? In the last 3 years alone, Governor Cuomo and the New York State Legislature have spent $3 billion to improve our water infrastructure based on this data and clean up our rivers and safeguard our drinking water supplies, because they understand that science still matters and is always going to matter. We now have a law requiring emerging contaminants of concern to be tested and regulated in ways that no other state in the country has. We lead on dealing with emerging contaminants because we understand the science, we value the science, we invest in the science. Science still matters in New York. And if you want to learn more about the science that Riverkeeper does, shameless plug, shameless commercial, please text RIVER to 21333 and you can get involved, and maybe we can do some more science with NYU, and maybe you can go out and help us with our sampling work. So a moment ago, I spoke about the need to get politics out of science. Unfortunately, if we really want to get politics out of science, we've got to get more active about science. We've got to get more active about science. And not just once a year, every day of the year. EPA has been decimated in the last year. Hundreds of scientists that were there in January of 2017 aren't there anymore. We're in an era where ideology masquerades as policy to a degree that is absolutely shameless. These days, when regulations go on the chopping block, you look for the quantitative analysis, and all you find is the press release. At times like these, activism and science just absolutely, positively need to work hand in hand. So you keep doing the research, you keep proving the connection between pollution and the growing threat to nature and humankind alike. You keep driving innovation on safe energy and clean water, and groups like Riverkeeper will keep applying your science to drive policies that actually get us safer energy and cleaner water. And if the politicians won't enact those policies, we'll keep suing them until they do. They don't have the power. You have the power. You decide what they get away with. You tell Washington, get your heads out of the sand. The earth is still round. Make laws and policies that are about the science, not despite the science. No more hatchet job deregulation. No more ideology masquerading as policy. Get out there today and pound the pavement so loud that they are going to hear you all the way to Washington, D.C. And tomorrow, when the signs are put away, go online, figure out who your state senator is or who your town supervisor is, and tell them you're all in. You're going to fight for science every day until you see them right there next to you fighting for it too. Thank you. Have a great day and save science.